Yeah, again I thought there's lots of good stuff from us. I thought we played well. We obviously had the ball in their circle a lot. We weren't very good at that, and that's something we definitely need to improve, is our ability to convert chances or create penalty corners. But in general play I thought we were good. Again defensively I thought we were a bit sloppy on occasions. But yeah, tough game. Very close game obviously, and I'd like to have won it, but obviously to come back to that end and keep going, I was really impressed by our team. They kept the effort up and they kept the intensity up. We just had to tweak a couple of things. We got a lot of ball in their circle, as I said, and we just need to be better at converting some of those chances.
Was it a better game than yesterday?
It was very different. In some ways, yeah, in some ways, no. Because of the opposition, you can't really compare the two. Different challenge, but I thought again we rose to the challenge in our general play. But in both circles where it matters the most, we still need to improve.
Considering that your senior team has beaten the Indian team before, close matches.
Yeah, I mean, listen, India, they're close matches, and they're generally good matches. Yeah, we like a lot of the top nations. We play them a lot, and we win some, we lose some, and they're often very close. And so that's what this tournament's about. I think there'll be a lot of close games, a lot of close results, and we're now really looking forward to improve as we go along. It was started in our general play, say pretty well, but we need to be better in both circles so we actually get better results.
You started off pretty fast in the first 10 minutes, and then it almost looked like you went a little slow. Were the Indians coming up a little more fast now?
Yeah, probably a little bit, but that's the game, isn't it? It ebbs and flows sometimes with your possession. I thought we started with good intensity and we actually played good hockey with the ball, but we know India are going to have their spells where they're a bit on top, and we're going to have spells where we're a bit on top. All we have to be doing is making sure we maximise the spells where we are on top. So in that first 10 minutes we got a lot of good chances and we didn't take them, and that's something we'll be looking at improving.
You had a match winner in the last minute in the World Cup, a match winner in the Hockey World League final. Were you kind of thinking of all that when you were entering the last 2 minutes here?
Yeah, I mean the game is, 2 minutes is a long time in a hockey match now, because your ability to play the ball, or these teams' ability to get the ball and do something is so quick. So even when we talk about the last 20 seconds, you can pass the ball around. You don't need to go too direct because the ball moves so quickly. So one of our jobs is to keep playing for the whole time. Definitely in those last 5-10 minutes, the game is. You can't kill it off defensively as a defensive team. You can't step back because of the way the game is, so you have to keep playing. And that's one thing we definitely pride ourselves in.
Was it good weather for the game today?
Yeah, it's always a challenge. Like we came here last year and we had some experience of playing at 4 o'clock. It's always a bit of a challenge to prepare right and make sure you get your rest and you get your water on board. But it's tough. It's tough out there, but I think we cope pretty well. And as you say, we finished strong in that fourth quarter, which shows we're a pretty fit team.
There's been a lot of reports saying that India is having a much younger team coming in here. You see that with their play in Ipoh?
Yeah, they because we played them only a couple of months ago. They did have quite a different team, but it poses a new threat because you don't know that much about them, and they're always going to be talented. They're always going to be skillful and fast, and I think again we cope pretty well. But it's always an interesting game whenever you play them.
Yeah, in India, if they change their team, they've got such talent. They've got junior World Cup winners that they can play. So they've got a great strength and depth, so they can change their team and still be very strong.
The next match is Ireland on Tuesday. At one point, it's still something to cheer about, despite not.
Yeah. If we want to actually do well in the competition, we need to start to win some games, definitely. But we certainly, in terms of our play, I'm happy with that. Ireland is a very different prospect to India. 4 o'clock in Malaysia playing Ireland, it's a bit odd for both teams where we just come from. So, but they've got the physical challenge like we have, coming from our win to here. But I still expect a really good game, and we've had some great games against them recently. I think you'll see Ireland improve as this tournament goes on. Obviously, it's a new experience for them in the first game last night. I think they'll get better as the tournament goes on. So I'd expect them to start to get some results at some stage.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.